Kraft's Zesty Italian dressing campaign is turning heads by featuring actor and model Anderson Davis, who plays the Zesty guy. Let's take a look.
Ladies, let's make a salad, shall we? This is the most beautiful pepper I've ever held. How zesty do you want it? A little? A little more? How about a lot more? Woo! Oh. Let's get zesty.
Welcome Anderson Davis to Commercial Break. Hey Anderson.
Howdy, Rebecca.
We're so glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
We're so excited to have the Zesty guy in the house. It's Zesty. So Anderson, this campaign took off in April, and it kind of became an overnight sensation. It was all over the internet, all over TV. It's made headlines. It's been quite scandalous. And it sort of made you famous overnight. How has that been for you?
Well, I think a lot of people hate me, but a lot of people love me.
Why would people hate you? I don't
know. It's maybe
guys hate you.
No, I think there's a lot of guys that might like me out there.
Well,
guys. Well, you know, it's been amazing. To be working in LA, period, is something I'm grateful for. So
yeah,
it's been really good.
Definitely,
Yeah.
and it's great to have a campaign because a lot of actors just book one spot and then that's it. And sometimes the commercials don't even make it to the air, but this is great because now you're actually playing a character that could be recurring over and over.
You know what's amazing about that commercial was it wasn't even supposed to run nationally.
Oh, really?
It started out as an online thing and then went to Bravo, and then it was so well kind of accepted by the women
and the men that watch Bravo.
And men and women and manly women that watch Bravo. And yeah, so they decided to take it and kind of make it a national campaign, and it's been really, really amazing, and everyone's kind of really taken to it.
Yeah, they have, and you're becoming sort of like a household name, like Progressive Girl or one of those people.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Well, you know what I think is amazing about the commercial is you don't typically get an opportunity to kind of build a character.
Yeah.
And that commercial kind of gave me that opportunity because I kind of go, okay, how am I going to make this work?
Yeah.
How am I going to make this sell, and what's my demographic, and how am I going to make this character likable versus cocky? Because if he's cocky, no one likes cocky.
No one's going to like that, yeah.
So let's make him funny, let's make him likable, and how are we going to do that? So you don't typically get that option.
Yeah, I think he walks that fine line, though. He's still really confident and sexy, but he also is likable. How did you book this part as the Zesty guy?
I am not going to tell you a wild, exciting story. Just your standard, typical audition. I've gone through so many of them. I just went in, I did my audition. I didn't think about it.
Did you have to do it shirtless?
Yeah, we did actually. Well, while cooking, we're taking the shirt off, throwing the shirt aside. But I didn't think twice about it. I did the audition and then I went fishing.
Oh, well, cool. Sometimes it's those auditions are the ones you book.
Yeah.
So I noticed that the tone of the ad, it is tongue-in-cheek, kind of what you were saying, like he walks that fine line. Was that what they were going for from the beginning?
Yeah, it's very campy, but like I said, there's moments in there. There's moments and there's beats of comedy that, you know, can be taken very well or not taken very well, depending on the critic.
Yeah, because one minute he's got it together and sometimes things break around him or he lights himself on fire, so it's kind of
well, listen, the guy's in on the joke.
Exactly.
He knows what he's doing.
He does.
He's doing it to, you know, sell something and get some smiles out of the ladies.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, if you've always wanted to learn how to knead pizza dough correctly, you might want to take a play out of the Zesty Guy's playbook. Let's take a look.
Jeez. When it comes to pizza crust, I like to do things by hand. So tonight, things might get a little messy. That's nice. So, I'm gonna take my time and do it right. Oops. Let's get zesty.
Okay, I knew knives were a kitchen danger, but salad spinners, that's taking it to a whole new level of danger.
You know, I'm still wondering what I'm trying to take my time and do right exactly.
That is true. He said. I think he says that in a few of the spots.
I'm going to take my time and do it right. I don't know what I'm doing right exactly, but I'm doing something there.
I love the salad spinner. It's hilarious. Every time I go into Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm like, I should get one of those.
You should.
I know.
Put your boyfriend or husband to work and see if he can just,
Yeah. Well,
you know.
hey. So I know it's Italian dressing they're selling in the ad, but I also noticed they do a butt shot there. I feel like they're selling so many different things at once. And also the Tuscany backdrop. Is that what they're going for? I mean, is that supposed to look like Italy? Is that the whole point? Or
Well, Italian.
Yeah, Italian.
Tuscany.
Do you think that's why they cast you though? Because you could pass for Italian. Are you? Do you have any in your heritage, or is that?
No.
See, I think you could play a lot of Mediterranean.
But Mediterranean, Greek.
Yeah, Greek. Yeah.
The gladiator thing.
I saw that online.
I get all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
I guess I could play it.
Do they shoot that in a specific studio, or
Which one?
that particular ad, the Tuscany backdrop with the outdoor kitchen?
Oh gosh, where did they shoot that? It was off the 210. I can't even think of the name of the
Really?
studio.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I can't-
okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I apologize.
I was just curious about like how they set that all up. And of course, I've been watching the ads over and over because I've been doing all the production work, so I notice every little detail of the
It
backdrop.
was all green screen.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it was
okay.
all green screen.
It looks like a set to me. Well, as if things couldn't get steamier, people, they actually, I assure you, they can.
Oh, hey, ladies. In the mood to make something special? I sure am. You know, once you go Italian, you'll never go back. Steamy. Let's get zesty.
Well, I just want everyone to know I'm Italian.
Hello.
Crickets,
Hello.
crickets, crickets, crickets.
Oh, man.
Somehow that just doesn't work for a lady to be standing there and doing that. It just wouldn't
Smelling the sausages.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. You're always burning yourself. I'm getting worried. I'm like, they should have a fire extinguisher.
Well, no, I just got steamy there.
That's
I
true.
was steamy. So
Steamy. So you
I
had
was
your
moistened.
Own, yeah, you had your own steam bath.
Yeah.
I like how the butter melts. I've noticed throughout the ads, little things will break with. It's almost like you have telekinesis through your sexiness. Like
Oh, gosh.
the top of the jar will pop off, and you're like, oops.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
Was that something that was in the original audition, or is it something that sort of played out as they shot?
You know,
Everything.
we did a lot of improv, believe it or not,
Yeah.
in these commercials. And I gotta say, since I'm here, that you know the director Richard Farmer, who is a fantastic young director, you know, kind of walked me through a lot of this stuff, and me and him together kind of improv some really great moments in those commercials.
Yeah, you can see that
Yeah.
you guys did a lot of improv, and you can sort of see the development of the character in different spots, and that was definitely a factor there. So, listen, ladies, if you ever need an apron, you might want to ask Anderson for one, because his don't stay on very long.
It's not just about how well you roast, but how good you look while roasting. Oh. What's your style? In the mood to show off a little leg? Maybe, like me, you have a signature look. Or perhaps, all natural. Let's get zesty.
Now, Anderson, I'm not sure if you would pass the California State Kitchen inspection by doing that.
I'm hairless.
That's true.
I could pass it.
You could pass it. You could. But once again, you could get burnt in places. You better be careful. That's all I'm saying.
What are you saying exactly? Where could I get burned exactly?
Well, it's television PG, so.
Okay. Okay.
How long does it usually take for you to shoot one of these spots?
You know, we did what was it, 7 spots in 2 days.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
They worked me like a dog.
Wow, that's crazy. So how long were those days? Like really long?
Yeah, they were 15, 16-hour days.
Oh my gosh.
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
There's worse things to be doing, though.
And there were some spots we couldn't show tonight, but they were exclusive for Bravo, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
And they're almost like bloopers with him in
Yeah,
a
they
weird
are,
way.
they are.
Yeah. You prefer certain kinds of wine.
Yes, I
Yes.
do. Or yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yeah, and those are online, folks. So if you want to check them out there, you can. They're pretty funny. But yeah, so it's a really cool campaign, and I know that you've done a lot of other commercials. And one in particular that stood out to me that I thought was really cool was the Saza tequila spots. It's a campaign that's called "Make It with a Lifeguard," and you teach us how to make the perfect drink in the campaign.
Yeah, I'm a drinking lifeguard.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Yeah, that's a little dangerous.
No, it's of course it's another guy selling a product to all the lovely females out there.
Yeah, it's definitely geared
But
towards
it's
females.
Salsa Blue Tequila.
Yeah.
And I show you how to make various drinks, and yeah, and then I rescue you from your nightmarish day.
Yeah, you sort of play the perfect boyfriend in that one, where you tell us everything that like a perfect boyfriend should do. The premise seems to be like you're the world's best boyfriend, and there's even a puppy that they throw into it. There's like this little puppy that just randomly shows up because, hey, you can win any girl over with a puppy, right?
Well, that little sucker steals the show too.
How cute was he though? Was
He
there
was
just
really
one,
cute. It
or was there
two.
a bunch? Okay,
It was
yeah.
two of them. Yeah, it was a brother and a sister, and they were darling.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's a really clever ad campaign because all those agave sweetened liquors are really big with women right now. So it's obvious why they geared it towards women. I don't know, Anderson, with all the wonderful cooking you do and the drink making that you do, we all might show up at your doorstep for dinner.
you guys show up
For a
I'll
zesty
be,
party.
I'll be in an apron with a bottle of tequila, welcoming you.
Mike's
somehow.
over there smiling because he's like, let's go.
Let's
Free
do it,
dinner.
Mike.
Let's do it.
You'll love it.
BYO apron.
Yeah, bring your own apron. Or don't bring any apron or anything else.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
show up as you please.
So, folks, Kraft has a site dedicated to Anderson's character, and it's called GetMeZesty.com, where you can send your friends a Zestygram. Pretty interesting stuff. If you want to find out more about Kraft products, you can Google Kraft's website and check them out. Another success story from the little screen to the big screen. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And for more commercial break, subscribe now.